I'd like to welcome here today Colin Maynard, who's going to kick us off. And Colin, thank you so much for providing this information to our constituents this evening.
Wonderful. Assemblymember, thank you so much for having us today and setting aside time to share this valuable tool with your constituents. The California Mortgage Relief Program was set up to help homeowners recover from financial hardships experienced during the COVID-19 pandemic. So we're really excited to have this time to discuss this important tool that's going to help Californians get back on their feet. All right. I just want to give you just a sense of what we're going to discuss today. Before I begin, I'd give you a little background. As I stated before, the Mortgage Relief Program is really a fresh start for thousands of homeowners who have a COVID-19 related hardship that made it difficult to make mortgage payments. Federal lawmakers came together towards the end of 2021 to set aside federal funds from the American Rescue Plan Act's Homeowner Assistance Fund. California received the largest allocation of resources in the nation, $1 billion, to provide grants to homeowners across the state. So now the really exciting news is that qualifying homeowners can receive up to $80,000 per household for past due mortgages and up to $20,000 for missed property taxes. Funds are distributed on a first-come, first basis, and once your application is reviewed and approved, the dollars are distributed directly to your mortgage servicer in the form of a grant that never has to be paid back. And COVID-19 impacted every community and household across the state, but we know the pandemic hit lower to moderate income families and underserved communities especially hard. This program is designed to make sure everyone who needs help receives it. So you will see our team is implementing the California Mortgage Relief Program with that in mind. Okay, so I'd like to orient you to the slides here. Let's count how many times during this presentation I mentioned the email, the toll-free phone number, and our contact center throughout this presentation. All of that information you can see at the bottom of the screen in bold orange letters. All right, let's jump into eligibility. This is, we're going to get the details here. Who is actually eligible for the program? So there's a set of criteria we look at when considering each applicant to the program. These are really all very straightforward, and I'll go into greater detail as we move along, but here's a quick summary of everything included in eligibility. First, we take a look at your household income based on your county's area median income, and we'll get into that in greater detail. Second, you must own and occupy a single-family home, condo, or manufactured home within the state, within California. And third, you must have missed 2 or more mortgage payments before June 30, 2022, and you must be currently delinquent. Fourth, property tax assistance is available if you missed at least 1 property tax payment before May 31st, 2022. And finally, you must have faced a financial hardship caused by the pandemic after January 21, 2020. This is either defined as loss of income or an increase in household expenses due to the pandemic. All right, let's talk about area median income. What is area median income, or AMI? So HUD developed area median income as a tool to help identify eligibility for different government programs. AMI is the midpoint of a region's income level and is updated annually. If you fall or are at below 150% of the area's median income level, you can check that box in the eligibility criteria for being approved for this program. As I stated earlier, we set AMI at the county level and it can vary based on household size, so there isn't just one number for the entire state. The Federal Homeowner Assistance Fund has its own set of income limits, and you can visit the HUD website to go deeper on those details. All right, let's look at the AMI calculator. So this is what you'll see when you travel to camortgagerelief.org. It's on our front page. One of the first things you want to do is check to see if you meet the income requirement. To make this really simple, we created the calculator. It's right there on the homepage. If you scroll down just a bit, you'll be able to input your county and the number of people residing in your household. If your household income is at or below that 150% number of the county's AMI, you may be eligible for the program. Now, one point here, it's important to remember this includes all incomes for everyone in that household over the age of 18. All right, how does the program work? If your household income meets that AMI requirements and you are interested in applying for the grant, here's a summary of how this program actually works from start to finish. First, you might want to talk to your mortgage servicer to review options and check to see if they are participating in this program. And we've created a list that we're updating regularly that can be found on camortgagerelief.org. Next, when you apply online, you will go through the eligibility criteria to see if you qualify. Our team will take some time to review your application and verify your mortgage loan delinquency status. If you meet the criteria, your application will be approved. From there, we'll take, as we move along in the process here, from there, we'll make a direct payment to your mortgage servicer. This will protect you against fraud throughout the process. And the most important step in this entire setup here is you, the homeowner, will be returned to good standing on your mortgage and have that fresh start in your home. Remember that once you are caught up on your mortgage, the grant does not need to be returned. All right, let's talk about reverse mortgages real quick. You know, we don't only serve traditional mortgages. If you have a reverse mortgage, you might also be eligible for this program. The California Mortgage Relief Program does offer assistance to homeowners with reverse mortgages if you owe taxes or are behind on any forced insurance before the end of 2021. That's very important. You may qualify for assistance to reinstate your reverse mortgage to current status. All right. Let's talk about property taxes. All right, so again, we just to restate, the grants are up to $20,000 for missed property taxes, and that date is you must have at least missed at least one payment prior to May 31, 2022. All right, and let's talk about how you can apply. If you think this program suits you and your needs, we encourage you to go directly to camortgagerelief.org and click apply online. It's in the top right-hand corner, orange button there. You click on it and your application process is started. This entire process online is available in over 200 languages, and we have multiple ways to assist you as you complete the application. All right, after you click on that apply button, you're gonna be asked to answer a questionnaire that will determine your eligibility. And if you are eligible, you'll be asked to open an account. So once you get to that point, you're going to be asked to make sure you have all of your documents ready to go. The entire process there will take 30 minutes to complete. You can even go from start to finish on your mobile device, your tablet, your phone. You can get it done right away. So this is a really fast, easy, efficient process. Documents that you might want to that you'll need to include are your mortgage statements, your bank statements, utility bills, and documentation to help verify your household income. Homeowners in bankruptcy can also apply, and all you would need to do is include the letter from your servicer and trustee. And just a note, as this application is reviewed, we may reach out to you for additional information. So just be aware of that. Okay, so support for the application. So I've been dropping a lot of hints throughout this presentation, but there are so many ways that we've set up support for the applicants. We anticipated there might be questions or an applicant might need one-on-one support along the way. Once you start the application, homeowners can chat online or call the contact center phone number to speak with specialists who can offer assistance. Our team can help homeowners in many different languages, and we also recommend speaking to HUD Certified Housing Counselors to offer that additional support around program criteria, because we know every situation is unique, right? They can help review options and point you to the right information or resources that fit your needs. All right, let's talk about fraud. Obviously, this is an online application, and so we take fraud very, very seriously at the California Mortgage Relief Program. When we designed the program, we put a number of processes in place to help eliminate fraud and online scams. But if you think you might be experiencing a scam, please report it. So just to think about how that might take place. A scammer might try to pressure you to act immediately. They might ask you to pay by cashier's check or wire them money through a wire transfer. They might try to convince a homeowner to transfer the deed of their home. They might try to lean on you with different stories to pressure you into paying them, or ask you to sign documents outside of the application process. And they might ask you to start making payments, right, to someone other than their service lender. So again, all of those are just examples of scams and fraud. But if you suspect a scam, please report it. Our website has important information on what to look for and how to report suspected fraud. All right. Right, and this is actually really, really important. So just to always remember, the California Mortgage Relief is provided as a free service. You'll never have to pay to apply. You'll never have to pay back the grant. This is a one-time financial help that never has to be paid back. And the money awarded to homeowners is sent directly from the program to your servicer or your county tax collector to completely reinstate you in your home. So those are really three key important facts. All right. So again, I just want to make sure you have the information for the HUD Certified Counselor. That's 1-800-569-4287. And we've listed that along with other resources at camortgagerelief.org/help. All right, and we'd love for you to get involved and share. We want every Californian homeowner to take advantage of this program if it helps. And so we're getting the word out. We're reaching out to communities up and down the state. So we're available on social media. Instagram is CA Mortgage Relief. On Facebook, it is CA Mortgage Help, and Twitter is CA Mortgage Help. All right. So I'm just going to go over the contact information for the final time here. Apply online. It's the only place you can apply. camortgagerelief.org. It'll get all the help you need to make your application happen. You can do it today, and you can do it in 30 minutes. If you need help, you can call 1-888-840-2594, or you can email us at info@camortgagerelief.org. All right. So we also have questions that have come in for this webinar that I'm going to answer here. I have them written here, and we'll just go through. I'm just kick it off. I think we have 8 total questions. So we'll start first one here. How long do I have to apply? The program does not have a set end date, right? So it'll conclude once all the funds have been distributed to Californians. With funds being distributed on a first come, first served basis, we really encourage homeowners to take advantage of the program as soon as possible. How long does it take to receive those funds? So 2 points here. Timing of the review process will depend on the completeness of your submitted application, the need for any additional information and documents, and the responsiveness of that applicant or your co-applicants, and the mortgage servicer and other parties that might need to provide information. Once all that comes together, then we can move forward. We also highly encourage anyone who is waiting to hear back about the status of their application to call our help center. They can let you know the current status of your application and check to see if there's any additional information that's needed. That number is on the screen right now. And question 3, will taking part of this program have any negative consequences or disqualify you from other benefits? So the funds provided for qualified homeowners is in the form of a grant. It goes directly to the servicer to bring the homeowner current on their home. If you receive support from other government programs like CalFresh, EDD, Medi-Cal, etc., it would not affect your eligibility for the California Mortgage Relief Program. What if I needed help and wasn't aware of the program and took out a personal loan to help pay my mortgage? Can this program help pay off this loan? So the program provides assistance to those behind on their mortgage or property tax payments. So if you are not behind on those payments, then you would not be eligible for the program. Does being in the program application or the application process itself prevent my house from foreclosure? We encourage homeowners who are facing foreclosure to notify their mortgage servicer that they are applying to the California Mortgage Relief Program. And we also encourage that homeowner to let our help center know about potential foreclosure after your application is submitted. Do recipients have to pay taxes on this grant? The assistance provided by the California Mortgage Relief Program is in the form of a grant, not a loan, so that never has to be paid back. Homeowners who are approved for the grants should speak to a tax professional about any impact this may have on their income taxes moving forward. I'm on disability benefits. Do I still qualify for the program? Yes, the program is open to all California homeowners who meet the eligibility requirements that we walked through tonight. Which properties are eligible for relief? Right? The home must be the applicant's primary residence. It's really important. And it must be a single family home or a condo or a permanently affixed manufactured home. And it must be located in the state of California. Those are the questions we had. And thank you for the time. It was wonderful to speak to you all about this important program.
Thank you so much, Colin. Have a good night.